Today I'm going to be interviewing with Jory, who is a recovered heroin addict. For this interview, I'm going to be asking Jory questions on some of the economical effects of heroin use. I wrote down questions for Jory regarding her opinions and experiences on how she has been affected by this drug personally. The first question I had for Jory is, how much does heroin cost?
When I first started using, it was as simple as $20 a day could get me by. Eventually, several months in, it could be anywhere from $175 at the cheapest to even more. There's not really a price on it. Let's just say it gets much more expensive the further you get into it.
Um, how did heroin affect you financially in a personal way?
When I first started using, I was a nursing assistant at a nursing home. I had my own home, my own car, and everything was great. Eventually, further into my addiction, I slowly started losing everything. I was going to work high and messing up. I lost my job and with followed my house because I couldn't afford it. And then eventually my car, and I ended up being completely homeless. It affected me not only in that way, but I wasn't eating, I wasn't taking care of myself, and it was very unhealthy, and I pushed every single person that cared about me away.
Um, what are the financial costs heroin brings someone from a legal standpoint?
Well, me personally, I ended up getting into some legal trouble. I had drug possession charges and paraphernalia charges. I did some jail time, and along with that came court costs and fines and all kinds of things, lawyer fees, and then after that, wanting to go to rehab costs a lot of money. And the only way you can get into it for cheap as an adult is if you're court ordered, which doesn't happen very often, so they make it nearly impossible.
Um, do you have any other side comments about the effects of heroin and how it can affect people individually?
Yeah, heroin doesn't just mess you up financially, it messes you up mentally, physically, any kind of way possible, really. Takes everything good you have about yourself and your life, and it just destroys it all. It takes everything from you, and it permanently changes you. Even if you get lucky and you get clean and you're going down the right path, you're never fully yourself again. Um, it's a really hard, tough road, and it it changes just your entire life. It takes everything you have.
With that said, do you feel that anyone really can afford the true cost of heroin?
No, it doesn't just, it's not just about the money. It can cost you your life, your job, your family, your friends, anything that's important to you. It doesn't matter how much money you make, because eventually the drug is going to mess you up so bad that you can't make it to work, or you don't care to go to work, or you're so high you can't function at work. It eventually takes everything. So I don't think anybody can actually afford to use heroin. It's something that isn't recreational. It takes over your entire life.
Well, thank you, Jory, for sharing this with me, and congratulations on your road to recovery.